So what we're talking about is my birth with our 5th child, Wilder. We never made a birth video. I think it was my fault because I said, no, I want to make that video, and then I never did. I haven't actually looked at this footage ever. I've never seen this footage.
It's been almost 3 years.
Almost 3 years. I've seen like this beginning stuff, like before I have the baby, but I've never seen any of it like where I'm really in labor and afterwards. It's amazing.
On this day, I made a really silly video.
Yeah.
And you watched it this morning.
Yeah, I mean, I watched it when you made it, but I watched it this morning with the kids too.
The end of that video was you actually going into labor.
Yeah, like I really was. The video was a joke, but I actually really was in labor.
This could be it. This is serious now. Where's my stethoscope? Oh, I don't need a stethoscope, but it does help me feel kind of nursey. Haha, just kidding you. Actually, we're not kidding you about the contractions. We're kidding you that I would panic in a situation like this. I'm actually cool as a cucumber. I think this might be it.
All I had to do was mow the grass, apparently.
Alright kids, as soon as we're done eating, y'all are gonna need to go to bed because I think Mom was actually having the baby.
And what happened next was unbelievably fast and dramatic. Explosion birth.
Yeah, it was still good, but it was fast. Ooh, you gotta call people, buddy.
I'm calling. Get in the shower, girl.
Oh, I can't move.
Alrighty.
So basically what happened is I was 10 days overdue at this point. I've been having labor kind of a little bit every day. And I just mowed the grass for 3 hours and came in to take a shower, and then boom, labor hit faster than it's ever happened with me. I usually have very long early labor and then just like a regular standard active labor. This went from no labor at all to active labor. So that's where we're at right now, is we're trying to decide if we should call the midwife because we're both a little confused, because usually my labors take a while. So I think I've probably had a few really intense contractions at this point, and we're like, okay, we should call her.
And at this point we're thinking, oh, this is going really hard. You should take a shower, so just chill this out, have the midwife come, shower off, and slow labor down and relax you.
Yeah, but I was like, I can't move, so I can't do that. I remember those contractions lasting so long. And also, I just want to say, my belly looks very weird in this video. I think it's the lines on the dress and the angle of the camera. It wasn't quite that massive and awkward and gigantic. It was big, but not quite that big. All right. So I'm texting my midwife to say, yes, you should come.
Beautiful singing, honey.
I just don't want to freak the kids out.
Alright kids, as soon as we're done eating, y'all are gonna need to go to bed because I think Mom was actually having the baby.
I can't go to sleep.
I think you'll be able to go to sleep, beautiful.
But the little baby, we couldn't have too much caffeine.
Good point.
What did she say?
If you did have too much caffeine, you'll still need to lay in your beds.
Why would she have had caffeine? Why would Grace have had caffeine? Our kids don't get caffeine.
She might have had a cup of tea or something.
Oh, okay. I think it's just so funny how you're telling them they need to go to bed. This actually cracks me up, how you kind of like fumble this part. It's sweet though. And obviously you get it under control, but I remember this.
It was a big fumble.
And if Mom is about to have the baby, we may let Joyful and Grace come. But if it's in the very middle of the night, we probably won't wake anyone up because it's so It's just emotionally challenging, okay?
You're a little flustered now. Oh, I've had the baby. There's the baby. That was fast.
Things happened really fast. From the last clip where I'm trying to call my mom, we called the midwife.
I think I was texting her. I think I had told her you should come, and she was like, I'm already on my way.
Things happened really, really fast. And I didn't film any more at that point.
Well, what I remember is you were trying to get the kids settled, and you like turned on an audio book, and I was like, what are you doing? No, and I was like, what are you doing? Turn on a movie. Because with the audiobook, they're still like not totally captivated.
I think I turned on music.
No, it was music.
I said, kids, we're gonna listen to some music while mom is in the other room wailing and having a baby.
gosh.
It was going fast. Brianna was like, you have to get the kids like set. And I was like, we'll turn on some music.
I was like, what are you doing? Turn on a movie.
I don't know what it was. I was thinking they're gonna go to sleep.
It's like daylight outside.
That never happened.
The contractions came hard and heavy, and I just remember getting on my hands and knees on that chair. You'll see the chair in the clip. And I was on the floor and my arms were on the seat of the chair and needing to push, but the midwife wasn't there yet. And I remember hearing you in the background trying to set up the birth tub. I'm like, Arthur, I'm having the baby right now. Stop setting up the
I was
birth
dragging
tub.
the birth tub out into the living room floor, spreading out a tarp, putting the birth tub on it, trying to get it all filled up. I wasn't getting how fast things were happening. I was like, there was a disconnect there.
Because my labors usually do take a good 19 hours, 24 hours.
But I was thinking, well, we have some time. But in between the time, you texted the midwife the final, hey, you need to come, and she texted you back and said, I'm already on my way.
Yeah, and she only lived 15 minutes away.
A lot happened in that 15 minutes.
Yeah, so I was feeling the urge to push, and I actually learned some techniques when I was a doula on how to help people not push. Sometimes you need to hold to not push if your cervix is swollen. There's some other reasons. So you I'm not gonna do it. It's silly though. You blow out with your lips. You show them. I was trying to not push the baby out because I knew she would be there any minute. And Arthur was so distracted with the children. And because of the position I was in, I actually saw her go across the window to come in the door. And I heard her open the door and walk in, and I said, can I push him out now? And she slides like a pad underneath me, and it says, do whatever your body, what did she say? She said, do whatever you need to do. And I pushed him out.
She was fast. She was ready when she walked in the door.
Yeah. Yeah, I pushed him out, probably 2 pushes. I don't remember, but it was super quick. Maybe 3, like crowning, head out, body out. It was probably like that. Baby's born, and everyone's kind of like in total shock. And none of our support people are there. My friend Rebecca was going to be there to help film, and my mom and his mom always come to our births, and nobody's there, which isn't that big of a deal. But I do enjoy at least the grandmothers to be there, because then Arthur and I can be with the baby. So it kind of turned into not chaos. It was definitely like controlled chaos, but the kids are like wide awake and super excited and know I just had a baby in the living room. So, there's like curious, excited children are precious, but whenever you've just had a baby, it can be overwhelming. All right, let's watch. So right now I'm holding the baby I'm holding Wilder to my chest. He has just been born. And they've got some blankets and pads under me now, it looks like. Looks like he's been born for a few minutes, because you got me some orange juice here. I hope you can show some of this.
Like cord like 3 times around his neck, huh?
You just do it. Oh, that's a good scene.
Good job, Brianna. That was crazy. So
I'm like out of breath. Like, it's just so funny. I'm like, it's like everything is happening like so fast. It's so weird because I kind of had this feeling it was gonna just be us. Oh.
yeah.
Baby, your brother is born. Soak it up because it's never gonna happen again. I just said in this video, soak it up, kids, because this is never gonna happen again. I just said we're never gonna have another baby. I am pregnant with twins right now. That's crazy.
Actually, I can't believe it happened. He's so tiny.
And he looks a lot like Justice. When Justice was
She mowed the lawn today. Did she tell you that? She
No.
mowed.
I think that's what I did.
What do you think?
I was like in such a foul mood.
That's
like,
the
being
baby
so
we've
rude
been
to
talking
everyone.
about.
Yeah, I was like, I need to work outside, but gardening was too hard. I just gotta mow the grass. It's like, and I love to mow grass because you've got to have the things on your ears and no one will talk to you. You just like go.
Yeah.
I was like, well, I'll just mow the front of the yard like a little bit and make it look better, and then I just kept going.
Well, I would talk.
Nothing was happening, and so I mowed the grass, and maybe I was having contractions, but just didn't notice.
I saw you take the tincture out of your bra while you were mowing and take some.
Did you take it?
I took it for maybe just like, I took it every 15 minutes instead of every 30, because you said I could do one or the other.
Yeah.
And I took it every 15 minutes for just like 2 hours, because then I forgot. She and I were talking about this tincture that I was taking. What you're seeing right now is my after labor pains were really intense with Wilder. I basically was like back in labor.
This is where a really hard time of this birth started.
Yes. So I tend to hemorrhage after my births. Thankfully, it's not so bad that I need to go to the hospital, but my midwives carry medication to stop the bleeding, and that's what's about to start happening here. That's why these after birth contractions are so intense, because my body's trying to clamp down my clamp down my uterus. Have I delivered the placenta yet? I don't know.
Nope.
But it was an intense couple of hours. Not because it was like scary and dangerous, but because I was in a lot of pain. It was so fast, like I'm not even all that like emotional. I mean, I'm emotional that it's over, but it's like usually you anticipate it all day long, you know.
How's he doing? Can you look at him and talk to him?
Hey,
His
buddy.
arm's kind of jammed behind his back.
Oh, okay. I'm just so shocked that like it's over.
Who's here? Come in.
Oh, Anna came. We had a baby!
You didn't drive fast enough, so you drove pretty fast.
You got her really quick.
I got ring.
Hey, babe. Look at those long fingernails.
I'll go sell the steak.
All these children running around here.
Watch the movie.
I'm gonna listen to his little sounds for a minute now that I'm watching. Thank you for inviting me. Is it?
Do you want to? His tone is great.
So what are you gonna do?
Just do you want to say if he wants to cry or something? Like you just, you know, you just move. You don't have to do that. Just like you move them and you kind of like.
Okay. Hey, cry. Pink up. Get some pink.
Yeah, that's great muscle tone. So he's getting there. See how he's trying to work that cry out?
Come on, little one. Come on, little one.
buddy. He's good. He just needs to fill those lungs with air. Come here. He's crying. Come on, buddy. You got it. Come on. Come on. Yeah, he's perfect. Come on. Come on. Get Pete. What do you want to do?
Well, are you about to have your placenta?
I don't know. It's really painful. I can't, like, even focus on him. It's not so much pain.
Look at Brighton. He's still wearing a diaper. That's how little he is. Maybe it's a nighttime diaper.
Wow.
But I mean, he's little enough to be in a diaper.
That's crazy.
Cry, pink up. Do you remember why she wanted him to do that? She thinks she wanted him to cry, but he had cried really, really good when he was first born.
She just watched him in his color and just wanted to see him
Pink up a little more?
cry and breathe and pink up. Yeah. She just wanted to stimulate him a little bit.
Sorry, I almost knocked you. Hey, buddy. How are you doing? Happy birthday. Lungs are a little bit, I know. Such a mean thing to do. Happy birthday, though. Happy birthday. Think you need to be happy birthday? Yeah, that's what I mean.
There you go. So when he cries, it pushes that fluid out.
That's great. That is great. Do it again.
Yeah. So if you want, you can kind of turn into it. That kind of drains out a little better.
There he goes.
There he is.
That's what she wanted him to do. Yeah, so he had a little fluid. I mean, I don't even know how that works. Was it like, it probably wasn't in his lungs. That would be really dangerous, but.
Yeah, it's definitely in his lungs. His lungs were full of fluid 10 minutes before this. And he's just getting it all out.
Probably because he came out so fast, it didn't all get squished out when he was born. You think that's why?
It's just normal.
Could be it just all happened so fast. So anyway, she suctioned his, it's just one of those little bulb suction things. She just suctioned his nose out and then, or was it his mouth?
Probably both.
Yeah, and then what she wanted was for him to really start crying because that cry will actually work all that gunk out. So we're all happy right now because we're like, yay, he's doing what he needs to be doing. I mean, at no point is this like a scary thing. I'm just letting you know what's going on with the little Wilder.
Oh gosh, if I could just get off my back. I really like that.
I'll get you in just a second.
Okay. I just have a really hard time really weekend.
You want to get in our bed or you want to get the couch?
I just want to get off my butt.
Okay.
I'll help you in 1 second,
Hey,
okay?
buddy.
God, those contractions were intense after he was born. I probably should have just handed him to you and dealt with what I was dealing with. I remember feeling kind of overwhelmed but not knowing how to communicate because I was like, the birth was so fast and I was feeling like so shaky and there was like children running around and I was holding the baby and then I was experiencing all that pain. But at the same time, I was like totally happy. Do you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It was like totally, I felt peaceful and happy. I was just like, so much stimulation and pain and new baby and other children and people walking into the house arriving and it was a lot.
Messed up, right? Yeah. I'm gonna help your mom.
Little brother.
So soft.
talk to them and tell them you love them. So you're not worried about the sounds he's making?
I'm not.
Okay, I may ask 100 more times. That's the best feeling. Almost better than having the baby.
Is that the placenta?
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
It's like it feels, I can't even explain the feeling of it coming out.
You're an amazing woman.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe it's some membranes attached. So.
Hey, Mama.
Hey, Grandma. I have a bag for it in the.
Okay. Just put it in the bowl. I'm making a mess for you. Thank you. There you go. So if you wanna. There you go. Perfect. That is beautiful.
I think my babies are so big. So after they're born, I kind of have a hard time breathing for a minute.
I'm gonna pick this up. There you go. Famous blood type. No, that's what was going to take care of the baby inside of me.
So I'm gonna ask you, and you're feeling okay with the way he looks and the way he sounds?
You see how he's alert and looking at you? You can always move him around so he cries, you know.
Hey, come on, you. You look so much like Justice.
You look beautiful. You don't look completely worn out.
It's shocking because I mowed the yard for 2 hours.
That's probably kind of what got it done.
I just got obsessive
Good
about
job.
it.
The mug looks nice too.
Good work.
Oh.
Come on. Cry it out. Get it out. Oh my goodness. I think it's time for him to eat. Again. We're gonna give him his first bath.
Do you think he'll like it? It will feel like he's in the bath.
In the belly. Oh, I don't know.
It's okay. Oh.
He doesn't love it.
But he likes it.
Give a little space, Grace.
I'm putting this here for him and that one on.
Okay. So many helpers.
It's okay, baby. Like when he was
dry.
not like when he was born. Does every woman have their baby in water?
No, he wasn't born in the water. He was too fast. We couldn't even get the birth pool set up. Oh, I think his first bath went well. Thanks for the help.